Ever wondered why we sometimes appear to have red eyes in photos? Well, it's not because we're possessed or have some hidden demonic side. It's actually all down to science. Engage in a simple experiment. Grab a partner and look into their eyes in a normally lit room. The way you're able to see each other is quite fascinating. Light enters the eye through a clear outer dome called the cornea. The cornea guides the light through the pupil, the dark circular opening in the center of the eye. From there, the light travels to the lens, which further focuses the light and spreads it across the retina. The retina, a light-sensitive layer at the back of the eye, receives the light and transmits signals via the optic nerve to the brain, which interprets the image. Now here's a fun fact. As light enters the eye, some of it gets reflected back, but in most cases the amount of light reflected is so minimal you wouldn't even notice it. In this normal scenario, your partner's pupils look black. Everything seems ordinary. But let's shake things up a little. Take out a camera and snap a picture of your partner with the flash on. Suddenly, those innocent black pupils transform into eerie, demonic red eyes. But don't fret, there's no need to call an exorcist just yet. This phenomenon occurs because when you took the picture, the camera flash sent a lot of light into the eye in a very short time. This light reflected off the back of the eye and out through the pupil. Because the camera lens is close to the flash and able to capture images very quickly, it caught the light reflecting back out. So everything seems normal until we bring a camera with a flash into the equation. Then suddenly, we're seeing red. But why red, you ask? Well, stay tuned to unwrap the mystery behind those devilish red eyes in photos. So why does using a camera flash give us those devilish red eyes? You might have asked yourself this question after taking a photo in a dimly lit room. Well, let's delve into the science behind it. Here's the deal. When you snap a picture using the camera flash, it sends an intense burst of light directly into the eye. This light travels all the way to the back of the eye, and then, like a boomerang, it reflects back out through the pupil. Now, because your camera lens is so close to the flash, and it's designed to capture images at lightning speed, it manages to catch this light as it's making its exit. This phenomenon is quite akin to shining a flashlight into a dark room and catching the light as it bounces back. It's this reflected light that we see as the notorious red eye in photos. But why exactly is this light red? Let's unravel this mystery. The reason why the reflected light appears red is tied to the very structure of our eyes. Yes, the answer lies in the fundus, the interior surface of our eyes. This surface is home to the retina, the part of the eye that receives light and sends signals to the brain. But the fundus isn't just any surface. It's rich in melanin, a pigment that gives it a unique brownish-reddish color. But why does this matter? Well, remember when the camera flash sent a burst of light into the eye and it reflected back out? That light didn't come back the same. It came back colored by the melanin-rich fundus, taking on a reddish hue. And because the camera lens is quick to capture images, it caught this red reflection, thus creating the eerie red eyes we see in flash photography. So, red eyes in photos are not as sinister as they may seem. But is there a way to avoid this effect? Fortunately, getting rid of red eyes in photos is quite simple. With most digital cameras, you'll find a red eye reduction setting. This clever feature triggers the flash to go off once before the actual photo is taken. This preliminary flash causes the subject's pupils to contract, allowing less light in and out. When the second flash goes off to capture the photo, the red eye effect is significantly reduced. Additionally, cameras designed with the flash positioned further from the lens can also help decrease red eye. This is because the flash hits the subject at a different angle than the lens captures it, reducing the amount of light that bounces back into the camera. But here's an interesting twist. The very same light reflection that causes red eye also gives doctors a non-invasive way to examine the retina. This unexpected benefit was discovered in the 19th century by German physician Hermann von Helmholtz. So, while red eyes in photos can be a nuisance, they also provide a fascinating insight into how our eyes work and even offer unexpected benefits in the field of medicine.